YouTube and burgers. There's just something going on there. I eat my burgers a specific way, you guys eat your burgers a specific way, and everyone wants to tell each other how to eat a burger. Just covering my ass. Julia Child's lamb burger. Actually, is it even a thing?
Oh! Bon appetit.
So we're back in Mastering the Art of French Cooking, Volume 1 today from Julia Child, and I want to talk to you about this recipe. It's directly above the dreaded and infamous moussaka recipe. Now check this out. It's not even a recipe, it's like a little blurb. Lamb patties. Delicious lamb burgers may be made using freshly minced neck or other lean meat and mixing it with any of the stuffing suggestions for boned lamb, which is on a different page. And then saute and sauce them according to the directions on the hamburger recipe, which I've already made. So I'm looking at this recipe, if that's what you want to call it, and the wheels start turning. And I'm like, well, why don't I take this and put my own little spin on it, you know? My own little stamp. This is what I'm thinking. I got minced up lamb in the fridge. I'm gonna combine that with one of these stuffing suggestions. I got my lamb patty. And then in the freezer, I have leftover brioche dough from the brioche strawberry shortcake episode. I'm gonna dust that off, so to speak. I'm gonna thaw it out. And then what I got is a homemade brioche bun. And then toppings wise, I think I'm gonna go with a little Greek cuisine influence. So that's the plan today. We're gonna get a little creative. It's my take on a Julia Child lamb burger. Let's get to work. Here is my brioche dough. I just had this in the freezer for a month or so, a little over a month, a couple months. I'm losing track of time over here. What I did is let this thaw out in the fridge overnight, and then just a couple hours ago I took it out of the fridge and I've been letting this hang out room temperature just to double in size. I think I have enough for a couple buns here. So what I'm gonna do is I have Mastering the Art of French Cooking, Part 2. And I'm following along to her brioche recipe where I already did. But she has this other part here. She has this part in the book. It says small individual brioches with ball-shaped heads. I'm just gonna interpret that to brioche buns. So she says around 4 ounces per bun. Four, wow, that worked out perfectly. Roll these into as smooth a ball as I can make it. I have a little parchment paper here. These need to double in size. It's probably gonna take like an hour or so. She just says until they double in size. Now, does this dough have the proofing capabilities to double in size? That is the question. Since it's a vintage dough, it's an older dough, let's see what happens. I don't know, that's part of the fun today. Okay, so after 1 hour, you can see here, I have combined both dough balls into one ball. And it wasn't because they weren't rising, they were, but I think I needed my bun to be a bit bigger than what I was initially going for. So that's the perfect size. It's one ball fits all today. There's a lot riding on this. So a little egg and water combined, and then give this thing 2 coats. So I got the oven at 475. It's on very hot today. And I'm gonna bake this sucker for, she says 15 minutes, but because it's just the one, I might go for less. Might go for more, we'll have to see. Until it's like a nice golden brown on the outside. Middle rack, and away we go. Thump it on the bottom to make sure that it has this hollow sound. I did this the weird way the first time. It's pretty hollow, right? So we're gonna move on to stuffing. She has suggestions, of course. Just gotta flip the page. Here we are. I've obviously decided which stuffing I'm gonna go with. There's a number of different options. She says use whatever you want, except for the garlic and herb stuffing, which is only for flavoring. The other ones, it's just have at it. I got a pork and herb stuffing, rice and kidney, olive and minced lamb, salmon and anchovy. Now I decided on the olive and minced lamb. That one sounds like, exactly the kind of vibe I'm going for today. So what do I need? It's a good question. Minced lamb. And I'm gonna use a little of it for the stuffing and then the rest obviously for the patty. I'm gonna need a bowl. That's the perfect size, thank you. 4 ounces for my stuffing. Wash your mittens. So I have Greek olives, Kalamata to be precise, and they've obviously been pitted, they've been stoned, and I need 12 of them. She says around 3 cups of water. Why is she precise with the water? I do not know, but this is 700 milliliters, 3 cups of water. I gotta bring this to a simmer for 10 minutes. Homemade breadcrumbs. You just need to soak the breadcrumbs in a stock. So I'm gonna use this beef stock. I don't know, just let that soak for a bit. Melt some butter in a pan, add 3 ounces of chopped onions until it's brown. The olives have been simmering for 10 minutes. They are looking like olives. So the olives need to be, they're hot olives, just chop them up. So with the breadcrumbs soaking in this beef stock, I need to squeeze dry it. Try it with a paper towel. I don't know, Jules. I don't know. So let's strain it. Squeeze it dry. There you go. Okay, those breadcrumbs are as dry as, pretty dry. Thank you. Olive and minced lamb stuffing. So 4 ounces of minced lamb, 2 ounces of chopped olives, 3 ounces of breadcrumbs that were soaking in some stock, 2 ounces of chopped onions cooked in butter, 1 egg, salt, pepper, okay, allspice. She just says add allspice, so I'm just gonna add allspice. Minced garlic, she doesn't say how much, I'm just gonna add, no, that's good, you're happy with that. She just says add some herbs, so that's what I'm gonna do. Some chopped up fresh parsley. I had this lying around, so I'm gonna use some chopped up basil as well. So since I cut my finger, 1 glove, and then I'm just gonna mix this all together. Now, am I making way too much stuffing for my lamb burger? 100% yes. Here's the thing, if this thing is really good, then I'm gonna be enjoying lamb burgers in the future as well. This glove is nice. It's a nice glove. Okay, we're good there. I wish I didn't take the glove off. Can I put that back on? 3 parts minced lamb, 1 part stuffing. Mix that together. I just have a sneaking suspicion we're gonna need some more salt and pepper in this. Okay, so I gotta form this into patties, 3/4 of an inch thick. This honkin' big ass brioche bun that I've made here. Nice, not too shabby. I'm just gonna do a little cleanup effort on the size of this bun. I think it's just too damn big. Yeah, that's a bun. I couldn't remember if I added sugar into this dough way back when because I had made this brioche for a dessert, but after tasting that, it's safe to say we're in the clear. This is what I'm thinking in terms of toppings. I have some red onions here that I've sliced, a couple slices of tomato. I think some cucumber would be a really nice idea. So in terms of some sort of spread or sauce onto the cheeks of this bun, I'm thinking tzatziki sauce. Love tzatziki sauce. And right here, feta cheese, please. I think just crumbling a little of this onto the bun, that's gonna be a smoke show. I feel like I'm making some like medical YouTube video. Flour onto the patty so that it's got like a nice brown crust on it after I fried it. Here's my cast iron today. A little bit of oil, a little bit of butter. This on like a medium-high heat until the butter foam begins to subside. So I'm gonna do around 2 to 3 minutes per side, 135 to 140 degrees F internal temperature. And of course I want both sides browned. Baste it good. Just like make it up as I go here. So I'm gonna get some of the tzatziki on. Cucumbers. Is that too many? No, that's good. Tomato slices. Where should the onions go? On the bottom? No, get the onions on there and you can make it all work. Burger on the bun, feta cheese, and combine. Oy. I think I have too many cucumbers on this thing. Problem solved. And that is that. Order up. Cheers. I was on the fence whether I should show you the inside of this burger or not, because YouTube and burgers, there's just something going on there. People have every single opinion that you can think of when it comes to burgers. I eat my burgers a specific way, you guys eat your burgers a specific way, and everyone wants to tell each other how to eat a burger. Well, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care how you eat a burger. When you cook a burger and it doesn't have pink in it, you can hear every single thing. I've heard everything under the sun. You know, I'm eating a hockey puck, a leather wallet, a shoe, a boot, you know? Is that true? Is this honestly worse than eating a boot? Just covering my ass. Just to combat the future comments that are gonna tell me, oh, you overcooked your first burger. Well, here's my retort. I've cooked the second patty, and hopefully this one is up to your standards, whoever you are. Not that I'm pointing the knife at you. Okay. Okay, there we go. That was Julia's lamb burger. And I must say, I rather enjoyed it. It was quite delicious. Actually, it was very delicious. It was a tasty burger. And, you know, so was the bun. The bun was really nice. And the bun was a meal on its own. It was really, really heavy. It was like actually heavy. Heavy in here and heavy like weight-wise. Adding the little Mediterranean twist to the whole thing, a little infusion of Greek. Loved it. Now I was able to like see side by side which burger I kind of prefer in that scenario. I'm gonna go with the second one because it was a lot more juicy, a little more delicious, and it was my preferred burger. The other one was, yeah, a little overdone. Yeah, got a big mess behind me, so I better get cleaning that, and I'll let you go. So this was Jamie and Julia. Bon appetit. Au revoir. I'm stuck. My pocket is stuck in the drawer. Au revoir. There's a little more offered over on Patreon. It's just kind of a little more personal, honestly. You can ask me questions through Q&A videos or through live streams. There's just bonus content over there, and it's the perfect way to support the show. So if it sounds like something that you'd be into, click the link right here or in the description. If not, totally cool. Just stay right here. There's lots more to come. See you soon. Bye.